So what do you got there, babe?
I think I got a little cuddle buddy here.
Tell me about this cuddle buddy.
It's our little abandoned baby who is coming around real quick to her new home. And by new home, I mean a little foster home until we find her a place to be. But yeah, I don't know all the details about her, but she's some sweet.
So, this is
Phoebe?
Her name is Phoebe, we've been told. So what happened is someone who had purchased sheep from us before, she kind of follows us on Facebook and everything, and she was aware of this cat, who is a pet cat. So she's 14 or 15 years old. She's fully spayed. From what I gathered, she had one home. This was her first and only home that she had, and that family got a puppy, and the puppy didn't like the cat, and so they kicked out the cat, hoping that the cat would disappear. And so it's been, I asked her the other day approximately how long she thought she was outside, and she said a minimum of about 6 months.
And she's all bones.
And she is like I've
Yeah.
never seen. So like there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like we can learn how many bones are in a cat by counting this cat.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the fur, you'd be seeing a skeleton.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
But she is some sweet.
Yeah. And like this isn't fur. This is her bone jutting out.
But this is just an example of an abandoned animal that really deserves a home, because this is one nice cat here.
Yeah.
And she's so sweet and confident, and lots of life left in this one.
Yeah, she's quite the little warrior.
You'd never believe she's as old as she is.
Other than looking at her right
Yeah.
now. Given the state. I think if she was in perfect health, you'd never know.
Yeah.
But
And she's so comfortable.
are you settling? Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell this has been a pet. It's hard to believe that somebody could have an animal their whole life and then just boot them out in their last years.
Yeah.
Like this cat is dying for attention and love. Seeks us out all the time. Whenever we walk by, cries to be pet. Just needs attention. That's all she wants.
Yeah. Look at these bones. Look at these bones, baby. Them is bones. You're all bones.
And all sweet.
And all sweet.
And all sweet.
Let's get a close-up of this. It's hard to see your face, because it's just lost in that fur. Hey, what are we gonna name you? I think we're naming you Mama, because that's what we keep calling you.
We always call the new recruits Mama, but Phoebe is actually kind of a nice name.
It is. Are you a nice kitty? Do you want a home? Aw, look at this poor little baby. So, if you're gonna get a new pet, don't forget about your current pets. Get rid of the new pet. It will find a new home. This one, honestly, I don't know. Like, I think in this case, had the person who took her to us was a different kind of person, I would say that there would be charges laid, given what this cat looks like right now, potentially. But I think if she was taken into the SPCA, potentially even other rescues, really, I think she would be put down. Because the time, it might take her months and months to get back to where she was, and maybe she won't because of her age, but we're gonna see.
We're gonna see.
Because she deserves it.
She does. She deserves her last years to be happy and comfortable.
Are you cozy?
She is cozy.
Are you cozy?
Our house is a little particularly crowded for an older cat that's set in their ways.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of cats, as you just experienced, with a lot more energy than this one has. But she would be an amazing cat for somebody who didn't have quite as many. And she is very tolerant of other cats, for sure. And dogs. She's a wonderful cat. Like, this is a wonderful cat.
She's so great. She's so great. And she really could use, a home. So if you know of someone who might be interested in following her journey and perhaps taking her home when she's a little bit better, tell them to message us and let's give this girl a new lease on life. So our first steps here with her is trying to get her appetite back, and then we're probably gonna do some vet conversations about this lady and see, there's the house, see, what else might be going on if she doesn't show an improvement. But it looks like her eyes might be getting a little cloudy, but it's hard to say because she is, like we said, just pure bone. This you would think is a tuft of fur, and it is not a tuft of fur.
Yeah, my fingers are like just an inch apart on each side of her spinal cord. Like there's just nothing.
Just her spine.
Yeah, there's just nothing here.
And so she's got a crappy coat because, of course, she's got no nutrition to go to her coat.
But she smells nice and she's cute. And
she's
loving. She smells like a nice little rug. You'd make a nice little rug. You want to be a nice little rug.
She's like, I will be whatever you want if you keep petting me. I didn't say you could stop. So this is our latest rescue. I mean, you can see now what Dean just did petting her, how far her leg juts out, just to show how skinny her is. Look at her leg there. Yeah, so she is bone.
Yeah, this is her entire hip bone, and it goes in deep. Like, it's only her fur that's making you think this is a cat. That is just a skeleton, is what that is. Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
But she has no issues with movement, and
no.
She ate. She really liked her canned food. Her first evening here, she ate a plate of rice, oddly enough, which was not meant for her.
But she can have what she wants. And she's a purr. She's just vibrating with all this attention.
Isn't this cute? And if you want to help contribute to her care, you can message us and see, kind of what she's needing at the time or help and whatnot. But one big thing will probably be if you know someone who is, that perfect fit for Phoebe when she is back to health, who would like to give a senior some really good quality years, hit us up because we would love for her to go to a home that's a little less young than ours. Not to say that she is going on the street. She will not go on the street if we don't find her a perfect home, But
I think this is going to be a really easy cat to home if you know somebody. She has no special needs that we know of. She has no mobility issues at all.
Mm-hmm.
She is really wonderful. Besides maybe cataracts, but barely even.
Yeah, and that could be just health.
Exactly.
Because we did see some eye boogers.
Yep.
So she could have a mild thing. So I did put some drops in.
Yep.
And
So no, she's a low needs cat, and it's just her age.
Yeah. And she'd probably be good even with children, I would say.
I'd say.
Because she is so easygoing.
She's very, very good with people, cats, and dogs. There is a cat within a few feet of her. She pays no attention.
Yeah.
So she's really good.
She just pays attention to our bully cat who's trying to bully her into getting off of her favorite lap spot.
Yes.
But, so this is Phoebe, and this is why it is important to consider your current pets when you're getting a new pet. Yes. Do not throw them outside and hope that they just conveniently leave your eyesight.
This is a lifetime commitment. Their lifetime. You get 15 to 20 years. You don't get to make the call on when they check out. And they deserve to have their entire life with you. This cat, what a sin. But she's adaptable, so.
Yeah. And she is, I was told, is obviously now used to being outside. I don't know if that meant because she's been living outside, scrounging on her own, or if she was indoor, outdoor at that place that she lived at. So I'm not quite sure on those details, but she could also be an indoor, outdoor cat.
Mm-hmm. Lots of options.
But she needs a home. And we have a little bit of a youngin' who's under a year who's a bit of a bully, and it wouldn't be fair to keep her here. So if we can help find a home, that would be great. So share this video, her story. It's a sad one. It's all too common. You know, she gave her best years to her family, and then they got a puppy and kicked her outside to die. And it's pretty sad when that was the hope for her.
Yeah.
So they hoped that she would die, so that she was no longer their problem. So that's...
Well, guess what? She's no longer their problem.
No.
She's nobody's problem. She's
Yeah.
wonderful.
So don't dump your cats. If you need to get rid of them, there are so many people who will help. So many groups. You know, and if it comes to that dire situation, someone will step up. So just don't dump them out. Find someone. There'll be no judgment with those people who offer to help, but there will be judgment if you do just kick that animal out. So karma will follow you, and you're going to have a terrible, terrible life. Don't do it.
Thanks for joining us, and share this video and get this cat adopted. All right.
When she's healthy.
When she's healthy. All right. Bye.
You sad face.